Hello, YouTube. We're starting with Jennifer tonight, obviously. Hello, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us back here on JoJo Speaks. A couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, press that big red button, give us a thumbs up or two on this video. Also, be sure to leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts on the topics that we're discussing tonight. Also, be sure to make sure you press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks all around. Be sure to share it with your family, friends, and loved ones, all those who you know and love. I got my co-hosts back, Jennifer and Mike. What's going on, y'all?
She don't know what she want to do today, okay?
Child,
she started
Jennifer's
on her.
just all over
She brought us in early.
Right, child.
I wasn't doing anything that I wasn't supposed to be doing before I thought I was going to be cued in. Come on, Jennifer, you didn't brought me up here. You might as well come up here too.
Right. So
I'm shamed.
Child, please. It is okay. So yes, we're back for another Thursday night of Hot Topics and Social Commentary. So first off, we have to give our condolences to the family of Kirstie Alley, amazing actress. She's an Emmy Award winning actress. I first saw her on Look Who's Talking 2 with John Travolta. A really, really cute movie that I saw. Yes, and I love them together. But yes, she died at the age of 71 after a short battle with cancer.
Yes.
So our thoughts and prayers are with her family. Big news. Raphael Warnock has won his Senate seat. He is in for the next 6 years in Georgia, representing this beautiful state of Georgia. So what are your thoughts on this race? It was really close. Walker had quite a few votes. Like it was not a landslide at all. Were you surprised at that? And were you expecting Walker to win? What are your thoughts?
Well, you know,
Wow. Did you leave us?
Oh, I don't know what happened.
You might have gotten a phone call, but let me just go ahead and speak my piece here. I will just have to say, I was holding my breath for that whole situation. I was, I just didn't know how it would go because I know where I'm at. I'm in Georgia, and if you look at the map of how things voted, how people voted, it was just in the major particular areas, the suburban areas that people were at that really pushed it over there, that won the Democratic votes in those particular areas. And everything outside of those areas where he won, and I mean everything, it was so many, it was just it was just a lot.
Looking at the map, you would have thought that Walker won because of all the red that you saw. But of course, it's all about the population and where the most people are, sir. So yeah, that's the case. But yes, as we discussed on the Juice Radio and Talk Show a little bit earlier, I do feel like Walker did lose this race. It seemed like it was his race to lose. He has so much power behind him. He had the entire Republican Party backing him. And so, and because it is a red state, of course, most people would expect for Walker to win. He is a Black man, he is a Republican, and they would expect him to win. But thankfully, Raphael Warnock won. Now, there are quite a few people who are saying that they do not expect for Raphael Warnock to win in his re-election 6 years from now. And who knows? We'll see where the political planes are at that time, see where everybody is. But congratulations to Raphael Warnock. For 6 years on the Senate bench.
And for all we know, he might not even want to do it. It just depends on where he's standing in 6 years.
Yeah, that's true. We will see. We will see at that time. In other big news, Brittney Griner, she has been released from Russian prisione. She is out of the Huska. Mike has rejoined us. Mike, what were your thoughts on Raphael Warnock's win in Georgia?
I guess that's what I get for trying to act like him and got booted out, okay, quickly. But I was just gonna say I was gonna act like I was talking like him. But you know what? I mean, I'm just really shocked that it was even this close because not only does Herschel Walker is the most illiterate person I have ever heard.
Hey, he might be able to read.
Well, talking is one part of.
Yeah, of course.
So and then also for him to be a Republican,
Mhm.
I just really felt like he was taken advantage of, and he allowed them. It just didn't feel very genuine
Right.
for the reason people liked him, and
Exactly.
I didn't like that feeling. Secondly, I know what the hell he's been talking about. He compares everything to an animal, and I don't know what the hell's going on. Even Barack Obama said recently that he hasn't had a debate about a cow since 7th grade, 7 years old.
7 years
So
old, right?
yes, so I'm like, it just makeup running, running.
Child.
But yeah, I'm just happy that he lost because not the fall of somebody's minds, but America does not need something like that right now or ever. But you know what? I will say the speech he gave at his losing ceremony was probably the most I understood him the whole race. And I'm being so serious, and people also comment the same thing. Like I actually
Right.
understand him right now. Like he made more sense because I guess he didn't have to think about anything political.
Right, and
So
I was
yes,
actually surprised that he conceded. I really wasn't actually expecting him to concede. But he did that, and I was happy with that. I was happy that he actually conceded. So
I don't believe that was something that he really wanted to do. Like, come on.
you
Like he
think they
was
made him do that?
Yeah, he was pushed to do that. He actually said it out his mouth that Donald Trump hit me up.
so you
So
find yeah. Well, what is the animal in a bullfight?
okay.
You know what I mean?
But just another thing, like there's no need to be surprised about how close it was. You got to remember where we at.
Right,
Well, yes,
exactly.
but I would still hope that America, even though we may have different political views, we can still come together and at least trying to find somebody who will do America some justice.
But you have to
But
think about
that wasn't. You just found somebody who you can push around and pull around and just that's
Right,
not what America needs.
that's it. You
right.
just all I can picture is him sitting in between Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham. That's where
Right.
they wanted him to be.
Well, he brought up the situation where I guess somebody called him a coon. And he
Yes,
said a coon is
Mhm.
the smartest animal in America.
that's
Now
what he
the
said.
coon is the dumbest animal
Right.
actually running around. But I'm like, you are a coon. You were the coon for the. I
It's
have no thing against Republicans. Are you wanting to be a
Oh
Republican?
yeah.
But you know, he was. It was done. It just was done for all the wrong reasons. And that's it.
I also feel like they unfortunately didn't think that we are able to look past race and see somebody that doesn't add up to a hill of beans. I have
right.
comments to say. Of
Hi,
course,
Aaron.
Hey,
she was
Aaron.
up in here way before we was at
How you
9:09.
doing?
Appreciate it. Hey sis.
Hey,
Regina
Regina.
says hello.
Hey.
I guess, of course, Regina is greeted by Erin as she walked on in, and of course, Regina said hey back to her, and then Regina laughed at you and said, "Mike." And
She asked my Herschel Walker.
yes, that's exactly where that was. And then Regina says, "Let's see how many of those Republicans remain in contact with Herschel." Child,
In
Herschel
the
going back
Right.
home
arms
to
of
Kansas.
the
That's where he
angel.
going. Shoot. Aaron says prayers answered. So grateful Brittney is coming home. Yes. We'll talk
Yes.
about that very soon. And of course, Regina is reminding us of the banner, the
Yes,
disclaimer.
this banner is a disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by me and everybody else on the show is only our opinions of everybody. It's not facts.
Absolutely.
Right.
Allegedly.
Absolutely. Really? Okay. Regina says, I'm glad Herschel conceded and not conceded.
I get it. I get it. It's all right. And on
And
to
he did a good job. He did a good job. Though I must admit, the whole race was an ignorant fool. But the last day, he definitely made the most sense he has ever made.
he was somewhat coherent, and that's all that matters.
I have a question. Like, what if he was talking about vampires and werewolves to try to push people away? Maybe he didn't want the seat.
No, I think he was talking about that to distract the people from really getting him distracting people from really knowing that he doesn't know anything that he's doing right now.
And he would have to be cognizant of that particular idea in order to pull it off.
I
And I
don't think
don't
he,
think he,
all right.
yeah, yeah.
I'll be trying.
You
It's
tried,
all
but it
right though.
failed.
It is a
Fails. You conceded, but not conceded.
Child, okay. But anyways, as Aaron mentioned earlier, Brittney Griner, she's been officially released from Russian prison. She was traded for another Russian prisoner who was in prison in the US. And I believe he's been sent back to Russia. So
Arms dealer.
yes, an arms dealer. So Brittney Griner is free, and I can just imagine the look on her face when they came and told her, because she's thinking she's going to spend 10 plus years in Russian prison.
Lord
Now
help
I don't know if they were updating her as things were going on, because I had no idea. I knew that these negotiations were happening, but of course we don't know exactly how close they are to these negotiations. But when she was actually told that she would be released, I'm sure she was just flooded with emotions.
Mhm.
How happy are y'all that Brittney's out here in the streets again?
So she's going to jail again, or she's
No. She was released from prison from Russia, so she's coming
oh,
home.
so she wasn't really
It's
swapped. They just
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
well, that was going back to jail, but she's going to be free.
no. It's not like they're going to. That is a really good question, because usually when they do the swaps, they're released from that prison to come back home.
To that prison at home.
No,
Or just
because America didn't prosecute her.
right. Because they've done this in the past. I saw a story about someone who was in the military for the US who was arrested in Russia, and he was released and he's free now in America as well. So whenever
I mean, that makes sense.
so whenever those trades kind of happen, they typically happen because someone was unlawfully arrested, and they should not be in jail. And so when they get out, then they stay out. So
That arms dealer.
Why
he
did they have to
should
cut her
be jailed
hair?
because he's dealing-
All her beautiful locks is gone.
But you come on now, And as far as them communicating with Brittney through that time, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was news that came out that she was sent from one space to another where she would have no contact.
right.
So, she talked to her wife for the last time, and that was the last time that she was getting contact. I believe that the next thing that she knew, they grabbed her up and said, "Okay, you leaving now."
Right. Yeah.
Hope
But
I can get that cookie.
okay. Yes. But yes, we're still happy for Brittney Griner. Now, Donald Trump actually came out and had an opinion on this. He said, "What a stupid and unpatriotic embarrassment for the USA."
He should see that and look in the mirror.
Right, exactly. So we all know that Donald Trump is a fool. So yeah, on to the next thing. So this past weekend, Keke Palmer, I believe she was hosting SNL, if I'm not mistaken, and she revealed that she is pregnant. She came out in a brown suit that was covering up her belly. Then she opened it back up and showed off that belly. Child.
She's what again?
She's pregnant.
With child.
You got to say it the way you said it before.
Wait, how did I say it?
Pregnant.
Oh yeah, pregnant. Yes, she's Keke Palmer is pregnant. So congratulations to Keke Palmer and whomever she made this baby with. I hope that they have I hope that they have a working parenting relationship to raise this new baby up to be a beautiful soul. Absolutely.
Well, I know that she's going to be a great mother, regardless if the dad is going to be there or not.
Right.
She has a good foundation. Her parents are still there with her.
Y'all, she is with the baby daddy.
Yeah, she's with him. Yeah, I know that. Light guy.
I just don't know who he is. That's why I said whomever she.
Yeah, he's a red bone.
Oh,
he's very light. He's cute. They've been together for a while, but fortunately, people said, I guess Keke fans already knew that she was pregnant because they said her face was getting bigger. I didn't notice anything, to be honest. It was even like a little thing on on Snap, TikTok saying, "Do you believe Keke Palmer is pregnant?" And I'm like, "No," and I
Right.
lost. It was like 40% to 60 yes, 60% yes. So I'm like, but she did come out, and they're like, "I bet she can come out pregnant on the SNL," and she did. So her fans, but you know what? When you're a fan of somebody, you know every change. Because
Right.
I remember one day back in 2013 or 14 when Blue Ivy was making her debut and Beyonce's uterus. She was performing at the Roseland Ballroom. And I said, Beyonce looking a little thick. And she had a little thing over her stomach. So that bitch is pregnant. I guarantee you. Then the next following month, she came to MTV Awards and drops mic and boom, Blue Ivy. But you know, I knew that she was pregnant before anybody else knew she was pregnant. I know I always bring up Beyonce, but that's my bitch, okay?
Right. It is what it is. But we can see sometimes. But you know, her face was filling out a little bit. What was that about, Mike?
This your undercover shade that you don't even know you're throwing.
No, it wasn't even no shade. Like it. Anyway, so yeah, so congratulations to Keke Palmer. I'm sure she and her hubby are extremely ecstatic. Jennifer.
The Juice Radio and Talk Show said, "I'm glad for Brittney. Praise God. Now focusing prayers for Paul Whelan and others to be released."
Yes, yes.
Paul Whelan.
Paul Whelan. I think it's Whelan. But yeah, he is currently in prison in Russia right now. And they're still in negotiations on getting him out. And Regina said, "Congratulations to
Keke Palmer.
Girl, baby.
So happy for you. She's gonna be a great mother, and I know she's gonna snap back very quick.
I believe it.
Let me see that jacket. It looks cute. Oh, thank you. I would stand up, but it's working from home. Sometimes you get very comfortable. But
that's how you explain it. Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, fashion show.
Yes. I love it. Oh, wait. Okay.
So of course, last week we discussed TJ Holmes and Amy Robach having a little bit of an affair.
Not a little bit of it. They had one.
Oh, it's a whole entire one.
Right, having an affair.
Allegedly.
And so it has been announced that both of them have been temporarily pulled from their on-air as ABC figures on ABC Good Morning America. They've been pulled temporarily. To, I guess, have set things to settle down a little bit, because when these two come back, I mean, the rumors are just going to come back right along with them. I don't know.
I don't think they come back together. If they come back, they're not come back together. It can't be.
I'm not understanding what this is
at all.
I don't get what this is supposed to accomplish, I guess.
Well, the thing is, you're representing the whole brand. It's not just you. You're representing the whole brand, and they don't want the brand to be affiliated with our condoning accusation. And then also, you know, it's probably so many people writing them about it. Jennifer, you okay down there?
What?
You okay down there?
I'm good.
But yeah, it's a brand, and you know, it's probably no phasation also in the policy at we working with coworkers.
Well,
even though people still do it.
They said what they did was okay because they're consensual.
Right.
But we didn't know nobody either. You should have kept it a secret.
And that's the problem.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
consensual between two people, not the America.
Right, because I think ABC really sees this as a distraction from the news. And so that's the reason why they pulled them. But I'm thinking, like, when they come back, then those rumors are just going to start rolling around again.
They come back.
If they come back, yeah.
Because let me tell you, when they made one news reporter, they made several. And people are thirsty to get in the game. And I'm not even being funny. I don't want anybody to get fired from the job, but that's your livelihood. You got family members. But my mom always say, everything that's done in the dark will come to light, and there's consequences to everything you must do. And you're already cheating on your coworker on live TV. Like, you on live TV.
Well, you know, I think what's even worse, it doesn't matter who they put him with, because they're really the people, the blogs, the people, they're really putting him out to be a whole womanizer.
Yeah.
So it don't matter who they put him with. They say, think they have sex?
Well, they ain't gonna be firing him because they're like, well, why you firing him? Because he's black?
That's true. That's probably what they'll say.
So goodbye, both of them. It's been well looking at y'all on TV. I never watched for you anyway, but
when the newscaster sex life is overshadowing what they talking about,
Right. That's the
problem.
issue. But to me, if I feel like if they've already said that it's okay because it was consensual, then how could they turn around and then fire them for something else? Like I don't understand how
All
they
you
R.
could end
need,
up
Kelly and his was consensual
firing
also.
them.
okay, all you need is enough people saying, "I don't
It's
like this,"
wrong.
or enough people saying that all I can think about is them two, or just if the whole narrative is just
Now, like
let's
favoritism.
go with
Oh,
them.
he's treating her different than he's treating anybody else. He's going out of the way for her, but he won't go out of the way for me. It could also be an HR conflict,
For
conflict of
sure.
interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest. That's what I was thinking.
And once again,
Possibly.
they say that she wasn't the only one there that he has had relations with.
Mm, right.
Sex.
Yes. So, I mean,
Bless you.
it's not
Hey,
surprising to me because TJ Holmes is quite a beautiful man. So
See,
I
oh, he
can
ain't
really
ugly. He ain't ugly.
no, not in the least. I've been watching that man since he was on CNN back in '09,
well,
I
hope you
paid
got
no
open
attention.
2010.
still.
So yes. So earlier today, I believe it was today, Celine Dion announced that she has been dealing with a neurological disease that is called stiff person syndrome. It's caused her to cancel her tours. It's caused her not to be able to perform. It causes spasms in her muscles, and so it stops her from being able to sing the way that she wants to. I guess maybe it stops her from being able to stand. Sometimes it causes trouble with her walking and things of that nature. And so does this come as I guess this comes as a surprise to all of us. But we're hoping that she recovers really, really quickly, so that she can get back out here and do what she does best.
Well,
It ain't no cure,
excuse me.
baby.
We know. I feel like ever since her spouse died, Celine has been going kind of a slow slope downhill, which is understanding. I know,
Understandable,
that's the love
yes.
of her life.
Right.
But when I first heard about this disease, and I looked at the name of it, excuse me
Stiff
for
person
laughing,
syndrome.
stiff person syndrome. I just thought maybe it was like a joke at first. I didn't think that was really the name of an actual disease. I'd never heard it before. I think
Right.
they're just saying she's Caucasian. Maybe she might just be stiff. She's no, she doesn't dance or anything. I always thought it was a joke, but then it was actually a serious thing. So that's when I really felt bad because I laughed at first. I laughed at first. But I really hope that she feels better. I mean, that she gets better because I know when you do something that you love as a passion, it's probably like your escape, and you
Right.
can't do it anymore. Sometimes it's also you fall downhill faster, and I don't want her to go down any faster than what she's already doing. So I really hope that she gets better because she got a child to take care of and everything. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, from
and
what
that
I've read,
voice is gorgeous. It's like
it
silk.
is. From what I read, the disease is not curable, and it's very, very rare. So,
Mm,
they just don't know enough about it. So when it comes like to treatment or whatever, that's like not
you don't
there.
know how to treat. Mm.
Exactly. So as far as her getting better, I don't know how or if that's possible. But let me tell you something. All
Power
things
of
are
God.
possible with God.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, stop.
Almost went out.
And I hope that she has her faith up, and all the peoples around her that love her are praying for her in that, because I can't imagine having a love like
Right.
singing something, a gift that you were able given, and also she's just a great person. I can't imagine something like that being taken away from you. So
Mm-hmm.
God bless her, man. And let me read all these comments because we getting behind.
You.
All right. So I'm just gonna give you a quick synopsis. Tyrone Tyrone came in and he said, "Hey everybody." Aaron said, "Hey." Regina said, "Hey" too. And then Tyrone was like, "Who's pregnant?" And Regina was like, "It's."
Me.
Regina told him it's Kiki Palmer, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm so happy for her." Okay, so let's go to Regina. She says, "If your behavior is making a bad reflection on the corporation." Yes, on the corporation, then the company can make an executive decision to let you go.
Okay. I get that.
And then Tyrone says, now it's going to hit the news again when the relationship ends. The pressure would kill their newly formed relationship. Regina also says, yep, Tyrone, that hookup is going to be challenged now.
Yes, yes, it will be. If that thing goes bad, child, when it hits the news, it's going.
Regina says, prayers to Celine, as well as Aaron said prayers for Celine as well.
Yes.
Yes.
And speaking of great singers, I just do want to mention Adele is at her residency right now. And I don't know
Hmm.
if you guys have seen TikTok videos of people like actually recording her. But let me just tell you what Adele has done at the
What she
very
did?
end of her show.
I think I know what you're talking about, but go
I don't know
ahead.
how the HTWL she does this every night. But anywho, at the end of the show, she sings her last song and then she waves goodbye, and a bunch of flowers fall from the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
And when it's done, she's gone. And then you can see the hole in the floor, but that has to be the thing. It only lasts like 2-3 seconds now, and she's gone. I've never seen that floor
Oh
has dropped so
wow.
fast. Y'all have to go on TikTok and look at it. It is so amazing. I have
I've
seen it from
seen it.
every angle, and I still not can believe
You can't see her.
how fast how fast that floor has to drop for her to like be gone within 2 seconds.
I need to watch that. I need to see
If
that.
Yes,
there was an issue, she would have been suing somebody already
Oh, of
I'm sure they did
course.
it. I'm sure they did it
or
multiple times before they
limping.
even started. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
I thought you were talking about her doing the Meg the Stallion dance
oh,
when
she
they
did
did the
that too.
TikTok. Yeah, yeah.
Turn me down, you let me down, Brittney. Damn
She
it.
she's a fun lady.
Yeah, you know
You know
Adele
what I
is.
like? Oh,
Yes,
go ahead. I was about to say, you know what I like about Adele, though she is very familiar with pop culture and all that stuff, she still does her thing, and I like
yes,
She does.
and she
And
doesn't try
Adele
to
is down with
follow.
the brothers too. I love that.
Of course, all my black friends make my black friends feel good. Maybe she said it to Beyonce.
yes, she
She won a
did.
Grammy. Okay.
She's down for the cause. That's right. So
Yes, but you know, and she looks beautiful also. Like she always was pretty to me, even when she was bigger. But she
right.
looks like a whole different person. Like I don't this is not the same Adele I see in pictures.
Right, like she has the same face, but she's like on another level of gorgeous. Like
Yes, yes,
she looks good. Like
and
she looks
healthy
good. Yes, and healthy.
and
Very much
happy.
so. Very much so. Just basking in her millions, child. Go ahead and do your thing, girl. I ain't mad at you.
Not basking in the millions. I wish I could feel how that feels.
Oh, okay.
Your day shall
Uh,
come.
the
Okay,
Juice
I
and
know
Radio
that's
Talk
right.
Show said Adele is an amazing singer. Yes, she
Yes,
is.
she is. She absolutely is.
She
Hey,
doesn't
Miss
play.
T.D. McCullum, how you doing?
And she also says, I love Adele's interview with Oprah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. And remember
It
Tyler Perry
was.
remodeled it, I think. Yes, with the white,
Yes,
that
yes,
good white.
right before her concert. Yeah, it was a
Hmm.
really good one.
Yes.
So in a New York court, Donald Trump's company has been found guilty of tax fraud. Now, I don't think Donald Trump himself was named in the actual lawsuit, but his company has been found guilty of tax fraud. Do we think that Donald Trump is going to end up in jail eventually? Like, do you think he's going to actually be indicted and sent to jail
Is the
eventually?
elephant skinny? No, I don't think. I don't think he's gonna miss out on all charges. He's gonna pay somebody to get off and correct things that should be corrected. It just Donald Trump does not take accountability for none of his actions.
That's true.
So, and America lets him get away with everything.
Well, it's one thing for the tax. This is not the first time,
Of
he's
course
gotten in
not.
trouble for his taxes in New York, so this is nothing new for him. And of course, that none of that will put him in jail.
Right.
But what's going on now that he's actually getting a lot of pushback for is those documents that he has held in Mar-a-Lago. So I believe as they continue to move forward because they're actually getting together all of the judges that kind of let him hold off because he's really trying to push back litigation for what
Hmm.
he did. I think so that he can, try to run or he wants to win a presidency so that he can pardon himself. That's what I believe. That's all alleged, but that's what I think that he's trying to do. That's why he's doing a whole lot of stuff to prolong the process. But they are onto him, and I think they're kind of upset, especially holding on to so many documents that he should not have in his possession, and they do believe that he has even more. So,
Of course.
yeah. So
You know,
I
and
Yeah.
believe that might actually really get him. Like he's really in hot water for this one.
and just to say this also, this has been the first time in history
Ever.
where the first lady has been been out of office, and I haven't seen that a lick of her.
Right. I
Just
haven't
'cause she don't wanna
seen
be seen.
I don't blame her, but I have not seen not Ivanka. Is that what's her name?
Melania.
Melania
Melania.
Trump, and since office,
Right.
she did a pack your
Okay. Yes.
But, you know, that's 'cause being first lady is that the first lady of United States?
yeah, Flotus.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be the first lady of the United States, that's like a job too, so she had to be seen. To be honest, I believe that if she could, she wouldn't.
Well,
No.
Michelle, she stays in the media, okay, for good things, of course.
Well,
But
because, you know,
Michelle,
she's amazing.
oh
Right.
yeah, that's the. I'm just gonna
Did
keep
you
my
guys
mouth
hear
closed.
the conversation Michelle had concerning the reason why she didn't wear her natural hair while Obama was in office? I
Yes.
I
Because
heard
of
that.
them,
Well, she said she didn't think America was ready.
and
And I
that's
agree.
too much.
Right.
I agree. Not saying
I
I like
agree.
natural hair, but now you're black and you got the afro. Oh no, baby.
Right.
And you got your braids and all that.
Yeah.
The kinky
Yeah,
twist, you got kinky twist.
Right.
yeah.
What's with them faux
You
locks you got in your hair, girl?
they already
Exactly.
Barack is missing. They already tried him to so much. I would
For
only
him, when he wore what was it, like a gray suit? And they acted like that was a
smoking
tra
cigarettes in the backyard of the White House. Oh, how dare you as a president do that?
and all
Child.
the mother never mind. Look, Tyrone says,
Oh
"Oh
Lord,
no, the Donald is a fraud.
being
The
a
price
one.
of making America great again."
Hmm.
Right. I do think though that the case in Georgia, where Donald was actually calling the Secretary of State in Georgia, where that prosecutor brought charges up against him, they're still trying to get that thing together. I think that might be the best chance of him getting indicted. But again, who knows what's really going to
Gotta
happen.
see it to believe it.
And there's less
Right.
and less lawyers that are willing to work for him. It's getting bad.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing. Like lawyers are not wanting to work with him because it's going to probably ruin their reputation. I mean, look at Rudy Giuliani. I don't know if anyone wants him to represent them in any case whatsoever,
It's a
especially
bad
with
look.
yeah, it definitely is. So something that happened recently that we didn't actually talk about last week, Miss Portia Williams, she is married again, and her wedding was star-studded. It seemed like everybody was wearing black.
All of
Um,
Atlanta.
all of Atlanta was there. I saw her husband. He's an older gentleman. And yeah, so there's that. And she also performed. What did she do, Mike? She performed the national anthem with someone else.
Yes, at a basketball game in Atlanta, she performed the national anthem. She sung it with Shamia, her best friend, who can sing. Shamia.
Okay, okay.
Portia can
So,
hold a note too, but she did have a popular song back in the day.
Shamia.
Shamia, no, not Shamia. Portia had a popular song in the video.
Oh, okay.
You know
I
that
was about to
song?
say I don't know no Shamia now.
No,
I don't
Shamia was
know.
on the Housewives show, Atlanta
What was that song
Housewives.
called again?
Portia's song was called
Oh,
um
wait.
it was a good song. Um
I don't remember it at all.
Okay, maybe it wasn't that popular. Maybe she had a song out.
It wasn't pop she had a song out,
Hey,
but I can't think of
apparently
what
not,
it was.
child.
Yeah, she had one out, and it actually was a nice video and everything. It was basically about her marriage to Cordell and how she was getting abused by
Something
him.
about rain is child. I remember that video. It was cute.
Yeah, it was a cute video.
Yeah, but what do
I'm
we
sorry.
think of
This
her
this this been
marriage?
messing me until I figure that out. I'm sorry.
it's
Er,
called
Okay.
it's called right. It's right here. It's called Flatline.
Flatline. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
That's it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. So, what are our thoughts on her nuptials and this performance that she had at the basketball game?
Well, she's married to an African man. No, everybody gets an African prince someday, right? So she's married to
Yeah.
Okay.
Simon Gabadia. We first met him on Housewives of Atlanta when he was married to the old friend that Porsha bought on the show.
Oh wow.
But you know how housewives work. You don't really know when they bring one to the show. But she first met them at their house together, and they was in their pool. She said, "Hey, Simon," but they was already separated when they got together. Okay, but that's how
And
she
when
first
they
met
were
him.
on, oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But they got married. They seem very happy and loving. He's very rich, very,
Yeah.
very rich. Yeah, so she's very smart. But I really think that she does have some kind of love for him. It does seem that way in pictures, and also, But I wish him the best. Love is love, and if it's truly real, it will be blessed.
I
Agreed.
agree. I agree. And I can only hope that it's real. Because of course, nowadays you can never tell. You don't know what kind of foundation you had, a relationship on. And of course, a lot of the relationship, especially in the beginning, was shrouded in mystery, trying to figure out, so when did they get together? Is she cheating? Was that her real friend? It was, all that stuff. So there's a whole lot of questions and stuff. And I personally don't like seeing a marriage start off that way. Um, but I guess they felt they did what they had to do as far as doing it as quickly as possible, I guess. I don't know, or coming out as fast
Well,
as they could, or
when
being
you're a certain
engaged as fast as they
age,
did.
you don't really want to date somebody forever. To me, you wouldn't want to date somebody forever. For me, I wouldn't want to be
Yes.
40 or 50 years old and date a whole 3, 4, 5 years.
Can I at least have a year?
Well, they got married within a year.
Married.
Within a year.
Well, I'm sure those checks clearing didn't help. I mean, didn't hurt either.
Of course
Of
not.
course not.
But
Of
In the
course
anywho,
words
not.
of Tony Braxton, the living legend, she said, "You can learn to love, marry for financial gain." Now I
When did
know,
she say
like
that?
she said it on the show.
on
She
the
did
show,
right out her
she said
mouth.
it.
Yes.
Oh
Now
wow.
I do agree with somewhat of what she said. I think it's when you get to an age because you can learn to love. You can learn to love anybody. Just know that when you hang around them enough, you'll start to love them and like them or whatever. But
Yeah.
um, for me personally, my friend was talking about this because she said she thinks Simon is one of the ugliest creatures on the other side of this
He is
plantation.
not that ugly now.
I don't think Simon, not Porsha, Simon Gabadia, the husband. She just find
No,
him
that's what
very
I'm
attractive.
saying.
Yeah, and I don't think he's that ugly either. I don't think he's ugly at all. I think he's just a little.
Mm-mm. He look his age.
Yeah, he look his
He
age.
look his age, yeah.
Right.
But for me at this age I am now, I mean, you want to have some sexual attraction. For me, I don't care if you're sexually attracted to him. If
Right.
I'm attracted to him, that's all that
Say it
matters to
again.
me.
Say it
If
again.
I am,
Exactly.
if I'm him, then I need to be sexually attracted to him. But also, I would say, the person can be not even cute to me, but a conversation can change it all for me. Because you can keep me laughing and keep me entertained. I
Right.
can the googly eyes will start somewhat creating, and you
Right.
have captured me. And then whatever you do, however you look, I'm in.
Okay, we're here.
So
I can
yeah,
agree. I can agree
so
with that.
yeah, so it's whatever that the other person. My thing is, why does it matter what males look like anyway? If I'm not them or want to them, I shouldn't worry about if you like them or not.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
I
Right.
agree because I'm not about to have relations with him, so why should
at
I?
all, because I know.
Exactly. We're not in a relationship, so it don't matter. I'm not effing you. You not effing me. So there we go.
And that's why I look at her relationship as, hey, you like it, I love it. God bless. But anywho, um, as far as her wedding is concerned, I did enjoy the
Oh yes,
fashions.
the
And
factions.
I would like to, do y'all know who styled her for her wedding looks with an S?
Oh
Yes.
no.
His name is Swanky. He was on that show, Rich, Famous, and African, and he is amazing.
He captured the essence
Oh,
of the African.
they were.
They had two weddings. They had the African
Mhm.
wedding to represent his culture Then they had the American wedding also, which captured her culture.
All of it looked
Both were
gorgeous.
Right.
beautiful.
Everything.
Like just everything was beautiful. I can tell she took time to make sure that he and his culture was
Appreciate it.
represented well.
Now, the
Yeah.
only thing I didn't like was that the outfit where he looked like he was somebody general, the
Oh,
groom.
like yeah, that's on
Yeah.
American culture. I mean, American thing. I actually liked it. It looked. I feel like with that big old ball gown she had on, it would look weird for him to be wearing a regular suit.
He could have did something big too, but I would love for Swanky to
Well,
do that for
to
me.
me, it made it seem like the prince and the princess because she had like a ball gown on, like a princess ball gown.
Right.
He did look like
So
he was
he was a prince.
huge.
I mean, it kind of put like royalty wedding. Like he looked like the
Right.
king at the altar to me.
Kind of like Cinderella, because Prince
Yeah.
Eric was wearing somewhat of a military type style
Yeah, I hear you.
of suit. So yeah, I thought it
It's
looked
just
good
not
as
for
well.
me.
Well, it was for me. If my groom's at the altar looking like that, I'm like, everybody close your eyes so right now because it's about to get nasty.
All right.
Comments. Oh,
Wow.
I don't even know where to begin because they were really talking over here. Okay, all right. Regina says, "I'm back now. I took a sabbatical when when you started talking about Trump." Tyrone says, "Who married her? The Nacho Factory."
Not the baby
Not the
daddy.
Nacho Factory, man.
That's called the
Oh
hot
my
dog. You
goodness.
mean?
It's that
Oh,
place,
Lord.
and when I'm done, y'all need to let me tell you about my experience at that place.
You told
Um,
me already, child.
but let me tell the world. I'm gonna tell the world.
Okay.
Regina says, "I'm watching to see her relationship, how her relationship looks in the next 2 years." Agreed. That money Simon has may cost Porsha more than she's willing to pay.
Ooh.
Ay, that's scary.
Uh-oh.
All I want to know is, was Dennis at the wedding? I
No, why would
highly
Dennis be at the wedding? Why would Dennis be at the
Right.
wedding?
believe it. See, now you're just being messy. Regina says, Tony Braxton with a question mark, who is still single, right? No Birdman neither.
Well, Tony is single. Tony wants to be single, and she got her own money now. Well, both of them got their own money, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you still learn to love, and I understand it, and I get it.
I thought Tony's best partner was her husband. That was her manager. I thought he was so fine, but I mean, it
he
didn't
was
work
a
out.
he.
So
No,
He
you
did
liked
cheat
it
on
because he
her.
was fine. That's all that was, Jonathan. You just
He like everybody they
exactly.
find. The news reporter, murder, thief.
everybody.
I mean, everybody.
Everybody. Anyway, Joseph Jarrell says, "Hey family, glad I made it." Hey,
Hey, Joseph.
Joseph. Regina says, "I follow him on Instagram. His fashion is amazingly beautiful. Absolutely, I love Swanky. I love him, and I loved him on that show too. They need to do another season of it. I'm sorry, that thing was good. It was very decent reality show." Aaron says, "Hey to Joseph," and Tyrone says, "Joseph," and chat, and then Regina says, "Hey Joseph, TD, and Aaron." All right. So
Stevie is in here snoring.
Oh Lord. Well, we can't hear him, so that's a good thing.
so
Let's see. I'm at the Google Simon Gabadia's net worth.
ooh, and while he does that, I'll let you guys know about my time at the hot dog factory, which is Portia's baby daddy's place. Okay.
Hmm.
So one day I really wanted a Polish dog because I was thinking about the fair. Okay.
Hmm.
So I said, "Hey, let me try this." So we went there and it said it's a Polish dog with onions and green peppers on it and mustard. And I said, "This is all I need in my life. This is what I'm looking for."
That's what you need, honey.
Okay. When I opened that thing, y'all want to know what I saw?
Which is, and tell us what you smelled too, because I'm sure you smelled it.
It smelled good,
Oh,
onions,
okay.
peppers, you know what I'm saying? The sausage dog, that Polish dog smelled good. Well, no, you know what? It really wasn't that aromatic, to be honest with you.
Mm.
And then I also had like a chili dog too. That was smelling more than that. But let me tell you about this
Okay.
Polish dog. I opened that thing. You want to know what? The onions and the green peppers were not cooked. They were raw onions and peppers.
Child, where
What
they
was
do
I
that
supposed
at?
to do with that?
Where do
What,
they
what was
do
I
that
supposed to
at?
do? What was I supposed to do with that?
Did you eat it?
I took off every onion. I removed every pepper
Mm.
and forced myself to eat that Polish dog. And then the Polish dog was absolutely it was
You
it
had a
wasn't
bad
nothing to
day.
it was just it was horrible. And then what made it worse is all I had, I wanted to try his chili dog or whatever because I like chili. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The chili was sweet, like really
Oh,
sweet.
I like sweet chili, but not too sweet now.
Yeah, I
No,
like
it
sweet
was
chili
too.
too.
It was too sweet. Like I don't mind, a sweet chili, but it was just too sweet. The whole situation had me very upset.
Yeah, I'd like to try that to see if a chili can be too sweet because I like my chilies like sweet. Like I like my spaghetti sauce a little bit sweet too. Put a little sugar in my spaghetti sauce.
Yes.
So
Take the
I
tang
do
away.
like
You
sweet
see,
chili.
you put a little bit. You don't put 2 to 3 cups or do like this.
I guess after this, I gotta go to get me a hot dog now. I'm a hot dog.
Child.
Oof. Okay, and Tyrone says, I tried to tell her that it wasn't going to be great.
I will still eat that. I want to try it now.
Yeah, try it.
Like, can I make sure my onions and green peppers are cooked, please?
Can you put them on
Can you make that special request at that establishment?
can you throw that on the hot thing? Thank you.
Right.
And can Dennis make it too?
Oh! Yes. Make sure you put gloves on because we don't know where your hands been, child.
Not interested in that.
No comment.
Tyrone said they were raw. And then he said raw some more. And then Regina had said, yeah, they didn't grill my onions and peppers. That
There's
really
some sweet onions too on it. Oh my god, I'm getting.
Ooh, Lord.
And Tyrone says, shake my head. Don't do it. He told you not to do it. Don't try his
I'm gonna do it.
I say you should do it.
My experience might be a little bit better than you guys.
It might be. You might have
be.
somebody better on the chili.
I might be a new cook.
Right. Yeah, I do like nothing but wings. Here in Colombia, they have a pretty good chili. I've tried their chili fries and their chili. Nothing but wings. It's on North Main, I believe.
It's across the street from the Obama gas station.
Yes.
Oh, the hood.
Yes, it is in the hood. That's why they close at 6 p.m. every single day because they are in the hood. But they have okay, but they have amazing food. I go there there. Oh, you've been there? Okay.
I've never been there.
You need to try them. They are really good.
I gotta get up early and go.
I suggest their
my
honey
straight blade. My Timberlands in a straight blade.
Right, exactly. Okay, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So
Kelly Price taught me that. Okay.
Okay, my straight edge and my Timberlands, honey.
And then ask them, who's being combative now?
But yes, I do suggest their honey barbecue wings. They're amazing, as well as their wing chips.
I like wing chips when they're fresh. Oh my god, they're so good.
Yes,
they make
a little bit of vinegar on it too. A little bit of vinegar.
Yes, it is. Oh, it is amazing. Lord have mercy.
Yes, well, now I'm hungry. Y'all know it's like being on a diet. I told my trainer today. I lost 13 pounds.
Yay!
Hold on, don't applause. That's before Thanksgiving. Again, a lot of them back. But trying to get back on track is like I've never been on any kind of drugs in my life, so I don't know how it is to like stop smoking crack or something like that. Yeah, like going through that what you call that withdrawal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Today I had a sub today, right? And I had just one sub in a bag of chips or whatever and some water. No, it was good, but I'm hungry as hell right now, right?
Okay,
right.
Yes.
And I'm trying to eat more today. Like, this is like some grapes in my refrigerator or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was sitting here like this one, like.
Oh Lord!
I just want something greasy and good.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
It's like withdrawals. It's so hard.
Yes,
It
give
is
him the
so
strength,
bad when you're
Lord.
addicted to food. I understand everything those people in the 600-pound life saying.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
Yes.
understand, and people are like, oh my god, how do they eat that much food? The food be looking good to me. Okay, that's people like, we're gonna give me some ideas.
Right.
I'm like, what am I really? We get fish, ribs, that don't even go together, but they look good together. Like I do on TV, think like that looks good. And I'm like, Lord, I don't want to be that big ever. I'm not gonna ever get that big, of course, but
Right.
I
We'd say
understand
something
their
before that
pain.
happens.
Right.
Well,
Okay,
I
we
will say
will
something
pull
before
you
they
to the
happen.
side.
I will say something before they happen. I'm already okay.
Hey, come on
But
now.
Right.
yes, but I understand. I'm so sad sometimes. I understand their pain, what they've been going through, and how they addicted to food. Like food is so. I can eat food, happy, sad, stressed, in a good mood. It don't matter what mood. When I go to bed, I think about eating tomorrow for lunch, dinner, and breakfast. I mean, I just like food. It's
Right.
my
Like I
best
can't
friend.
imagine being that overweight, like over 600 pounds,
Oh,
and
okay. I say,
being
girl.
no, not at all. I can't imagine being like over 600 or 500 pounds or even
Oh
400
yes,
pounds, 300 pounds and love food that way because it's
yes.
like, you
It's
need food
hard.
to survive. But if you enjoy food like that, like, oh goodness, like
Well,
that has
it's not just about enjoying the food. It's
It's
sometimes
comfort. Sometimes
exactly.
it don't even have to be
right.
good. You don't have to be hungry. Sometimes you just want to want a stack of this
No, no,
TV
no.
show is real good. Let me eat something. I eat the show. Or you might see a commercial. You might not even be hungry, but see a commercial like, oh, that burger looks so good and cheesy.
Let me tell you
Right.
Let me
something.
do some food real quick. Like it's so simple. It's like a drug. It's like they need to have like then they have like fat cancer or whatever, but they didn't really have something that's like more.
They do.
I don't know about time for it. Then they have something out here, and I ain't talking about something that you go do. You go them. I need to stay there and like a treatment, a drug center, okay,
Like a
Oh,
rehab.
child.
a
Speaking
rehab.
of food, I tried that Popeye's blackened chicken sandwich.
And you was
How
gonna see
was
right
that?
now. Well,
Don't
how
get
was
it.
it?
It
It's good. It's
don't
nasty.
don't get it.
Why?
I didn't like the taste of it.
Uh-huh.
It is flavorful, but I didn't enjoy the flavor of it. So
Blackened anything is not the best to me anyway. Like fish blackened, I'm like it's good, but it's.
and it actually tastes like it's blackened. Like it has that taste. So just get the regular chicken sandwich that they came out
Well,
originally.
let me tell you, this girl on TikTok, she's a black girl and she has short hair, very short, like it's like almost like a fade almost. She does food reviews of different restaurants,
Mhm.
and she sits in her car and eats the food. Well, she posted one yesterday, and I said I have to try it, and I think I'm going to get it.
Did she like so? Oh, I'm sorry.
She did Longhorns chicken sandwich with the artichoke dip with the
Oh, artichoke
bread
dip. Okay.
pieces. Oh,
They have a chicken sandwich?
I didn't know myself, girl. I was like, they
I
ain't really
didn't
had
know
chicken
either.
sandwich.
I love
So when I go there,
Longhorn.
I know what I want when I go there. Let me get the Parmesan crusted chicken, please.
That's what you have.
That's what
the
I
thing
get
that
every
was
single
eating.
time. Every single
That's what
time. The
he was
Every
eating.
single
Parmesan
time.
crusted
Yes.
chicken. That thing is
Yes.
good. That
Do you know you
thing
get
is banging.
yeah, do you know you get anything Parmesan crusted there? I
Oh,
learned
I
that from
didn't
her
know
too. I learned that from her too. Y'all, when I say I'm watching her, I'm like, float to another video. I'm just like this on the phone.
that.
So you have to send that to us later.
Yes.
But yeah,
Right.
I've already planned my lunch for tomorrow because it's been a week for me, honey. I'm going to get some fish and wangs. Very excited about that.
Had that
Oh,
the
okay.
other day. I had shrimp and wings
Mm,
with some fries,
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong
What's
with that,
that?
child. But
with some
Good
Texas
crispy
Pete
fries.
hot sauce.
Texas Pete. Oh, Tyrone says in the hood. Yes. Yeah. I be feeling bad when that on the patrol goes to they talk about Obama gas stations like, oh Jesus.
yeah,
And
I
that's the
love that.
ghettoest gas station ever. You better clock your dose when you
Yeah.
go there, okay?
But you
gotta
know
get
what?
out your
I
car.
still love the fact that someone had the thought to name a gas station after the first black
Hey.
And they
president.
couldn't put
Like
it nowhere but the
it's just
hood.
so black.
The hood.
And it's probably not even a black owner. And you know
Arabian.
what? They probably named that so that black people would want to come to the gas station. That's probably what
It's in the hood. They don't care what gas station it is.
Regina
That's
says
true.
It's the Exxon right across the street.
Regina says it can't be worse than varsity. Y'all
It's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all go to varsity one day.
I've never been to varsity before.
It's an
Jennifer gave
Yeah.
me one bad story about them, child. That's all I
Yeah.
need to hear. So
Clovis and I are going to try the tea diet. Lily told us about it at church Sunday.
So we're
starting after the New Year's.
Y'all enjoy.
I did the master cleanse
Okay.
before. The master cleanse was very hard because you don't eat anything.
No, I can't do that. No, thank you.
It lasts about 2 days, and I was
Right.
Okay, Regina's having sushi tomorrow.
I love some fried sushi, like a tuna roll. Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's not often I pick up sushi, but I have gotten some from Publix, and they had a cooked instead of smoked salmon sushi roll or whatever. That thing was
A little bit of soy sauce and some white sauce sometimes. Ooh.
See, I've never had sushi before, but that's because I don't enjoy fish that much, and if I don't like
you like tuna
fish too much, then
you like you like shrimp?
I do.
You can get it fried. It's so good. Fried sushi is so.
They call it tempura.
I call it fried.
Okay.
Y'all fried sushi over here? Because I don't know what tempura is. Okay. I ordered the wrong thing.
I'm gonna have to try me some cooked sushi.
It's Friday, and he also just says varsity and put the throw up thing.
Yeah.
Nobody likes varsity. Not even people that. Yeah. And she said, Regina says, Publix sushi is yummy. Yes,
it's not nothing from Publix that bad. Okay, Publix subs are good. Publix fruit is the best. That fruit, and they're expensive. You might get number 5 things that in your buggy, but you're gonna be paying $80. Okay.
Okay, but you
want to enjoy
quality.
Yeah,
it is quality.
And their fruit don't ever spoil to me. I bought Food Line fruit one time. 2 days later, I had to throw it in the trash can. Get what you buy for. Get what you pay for. I mean,
I guess.
Okay.
And I don't know, it's just something special about them cutting up their food for you, the fruit for you already.
And Walmart be moldy before you can get the stuff.
Child. Lord. Yeah, I don't get any fresh produce from or fruit from Walmart at all.
Well, sometimes I try to go on the low expensive side when you gotta get a groceries. Groceries is not cheap no more. Okay. And I'm a single person and I don't get no stamps and I make too much money. You know, me and Stevie got to eat to survive, and I like to eat.
Right. Yeah. Ciao. Anyways, we want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. Mike, go ahead and give us your social media contacts real quick.
Yes, my social media contacts are, you can find me at Twitter,
Stevie.
Stevie. Guess who cut his hair, you guys?
Did you wake Stevie up?
I was just about to ask you that. Did you wake him up?
He worked? Oh, okay, he can get up on here. But you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and also somewhere else, I guess. But it's at Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL 121. And also, if you guys are single out there, okay? If you're single and you're ready to mingle, you can find me in my DMs, and I'm always there. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you love pets, also, I have a little son. His name is Stevie.
Stevie.
I love his little shirt.
He wants him a stepfather. Oh.
Bless you.
Bless you. God bless you.
That's so cute.
It's adorable.
All in my face.
Okay.
Right. Because he loves his daddy.
Okay.
Wait, is that Adidas? Or what does that say back there?
It's Adidas. Yes, he wears nothing but labels.
Yes, I know that's
right. Right, Steve, he don't know how blessed he is.
Nothing but the best for my Stevie.
I'll go out for my child.
Okay.
I heard that. Does it have a little hood too?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, that's cute. That's so
Go
cute.
ahead and model for him, Stevie.
Yes. That is so adorable.
How cute is that? Okay.
You don't stay still for nothing.
For nothing. Do right, Stevie. Jesus. Okay. My name is Jennifer McCullum. But you can call me the Light of the Leo because that's where you'll find me on Instagram and TikTok, as well as YouTube, for I have a channel under the Light of the Leo. You'll find me in those spaces. Be blessed.
She also has a YouTube channel. You can find her finding me or my what was your
No,
thing?
the at sign Light of the Leo will actually take it to them now.
Okay, so just type in the Light of the Leo on YouTube or at the Light of the Leo on YouTube, and she will pop right on up for you. You can find me on Instagram, jojo_3020. My TikTok is jojo_3020_. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. You can email me, williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. And also, I think that's pretty much it. Is that it? Oh, and
Subscribe
yes,
today.
subscribe to jojoSPEAKS on YouTube. Also, you can check us out on the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Look them up on Facebook and on YouTube. We're there on. I'm there on Mondays with Reality, chat show about reality shows like Housewives of Potomac, and also we do church news on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. So check us out on the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Jennifer, do we have any last comments before we go?
Yeah, 4 of them. Hold on. Oh,
Why are you looking
all
at
right.
her?
Yeah, I see.
Right.
He's finally settled. Anywho,
Yes, he has.
Regina says, I get my fruit from Aldi. Now, she is right.
Oh yeah,
Aldi
Aldi do
does
got some
have
good fruit too.
good
See, I'm
fruit.
the kind of person who want to go to multiple stores. I be wanting to get it one and done.
Right.
And that's the convenience.
Yes.
Why don't you do a little bit more for yourself? Regina says, I like Stevie's jacket too. So
Sweatshirt.
cute. Such a don't hurt yourself, Stevie. Anyway, T.D. McCullum says, tell him in your mysterious voice, Mike.
Yes. Just know that I'm always a good time.
All right.
And it don't have to be nothing like that. Just know we all gonna have a good time. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna go out for a ride. We're gonna go out to the bar, have a good time, listen to music, and everything else.
T.D. McCullum says, but the Light of the Leo is married to me.
That's right.
Yes, I am. Aaron says, I get my fruit from Aldi too and produce junctions. Absolutely. It's good, the good fresh stuff. And Tyrone says, your mama said
You better shop around.
All right now.
Yes, that's what she said.
And all that stuff. And I just want to say, I think this is so awesome to have a straight man cheer on a gay man and his things that he wants to do with the beautiful men that come into his DMs.
Isn't it beautiful?
Tell him.
Yes. Well, we want to thank everyone for joining us again. Make sure you join us next week, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we'll say goodbye for now. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, I should turn it off.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes off.